Connect devices and understand storage. In this lesson, you will explore device management, connecting printers, storage devices, and storage options. Here are some guiding questions for you to consider. What can be used to view and update the device drivers installed on your computer and check to see if hardware is working properly? What technology detects newly attached devices and attempts to load the proper drivers? And what disk type in Windows supports RAID 1? The Device Manager provides a graphical view of the hardware that is installed on the computer. All devices communicate with Windows through device driver software. The Device Manager is used to install and update the drivers, modify hardware settings, and troubleshoot problems. You can access the Device Manager by typing Device Manager in the Search Programs and Files box or through the Computer Management Console. Here we can see all the devices that are in the Device Manager. If there were any problems with any, there'd be a question mark or an exclamation mark indicating an issue with that device. You can use Device Manager to determine if your computer hardware is working properly, identify the device drivers for each device, and obtain information about each device driver. You can also change advanced settings and properties for devices, install, update device drivers. You can enable, disable, and uninstall devices. You can also view the devices based on their type, by their connection to the computer, or by the resources they use. You can show or hide hidden devices that are not critical to view but might be necessary for advanced troubleshooting. Plug and Play provides a combination of software and hardware support that enables Windows to detect and configure hardware with little or no user involvement. It requires little user knowledge of hardware configurations. When a new device is detected, the user is prompted with the Found New Hardware dialog box and 3 driver installation options, which are Locate and Install the driver software, or Ask Me Again Later, or Don't Show this message again for this device. The user must be a member of the local administrators group to install devices. Here we're looking at devices and printers, which provides an alternative method for adding peripherals. It is accessed by clicking Start and then Devices and Printers. Each device has different menu options. For example, you can browse files is an option when an external hard drive is selected. Devices displayed in Devices and Printers are external devices that can be connected or disconnected through a port or network connections. Printer connections can be established through USB, through the network, or through wireless connections. To add a printer, click Add a Printer. Most physically attached printers will be detected automatically or can be installed using the third-party printer software that may enhance the printer management. To remove a printer, just click Remove Device. To manage a printer from the Devices and Printers console, you can click on the device and use the menu options at the top of the window. You can also right-click on the device for extended management options. Here they're right-clicking on a printer, and you can see a list of options available to you to manage the printer. There are different ways to attach storage devices to Windows. One of the ways is through eSATA, or External Serial Advanced Technology Attachment, a computer bus interface for connecting host bus adapters to mass storage devices such as hard disk drives and optical drives. Serial ATA offers several advantages over older parallel ATA interfaces. The Universal Serial Bus is a specification to establish communication between devices and a host controller. USB can connect computer peripherals such as mice, keyboards, printers, personal media players, and flash drives. IEEE 1394 or FireWire is a serial bus interface standard for high-speed communications and real-time data transfer, frequently used by personal computers as well as digital audio, digital video, automotive, and aeronautic applications. iSCSI is an Internet Protocol-based storage network standard for linking data storage facilities. By carrying SCSI commands over IP, iSCSI is used to facilitate data transfers over intranets and to manage storage over long distances. Some storage drive options for you with Windows is a basic disk, a dynamic disk, or a virtual hard disk. A basic disk is a physical disk that contains primary partitions, extended partitions, or logical drives. Partitions and logical drives on basic disk are known as basic volumes. A dynamic disk is a disk that provides features that basic disks do not, such as the ability to create volumes that span multiple disks and the ability to create fault-tolerant volumes, such as a mirrored RAID 1 volume. All volumes on dynamic disk are known as dynamic volumes. Virtual hard disk is a publicly available image format specification that specifies a virtual hard disk encapsulation in a single file, capable of hosting native file systems while supporting standard disk and file operations. Here we're looking at the Computer Management Console, and in the Computer Management Console we've opened up the Disk Management Console, and we're able to look at the properties of the disk. In this case, the C drive is a basic disk. Disk 1 is a dynamic disk. Notice the color stripe difference. A basic disk is blue, where a dynamic disk has a yellowish colored tint to it. Cloud storage is an additional method of storing data. Using the cloud to store files provides several benefits. You can store files for access from anywhere. You can create backups of important files easily and share those files with others. Examples of cloud solutions include Windows Live SkyDrive, which you can use automatically with your student email account. Also, OneNote, you can save directly to your SkyDrive. There's Google Drive, which is another cloud solution, as well as Box is another one you can look at as well. Here are some questions I'd like you to discuss with your group. List 3 printer connection methods. What features does a dynamic disk support? And list 3 benefits of cloud storage.